The greatest escape artist I've ever known wasn't some magician in a top hat and tails. It was my Uncle Barry's dog, a Labrador mix named Putter. Now, Putter was a handsome dog, but let's just say he was a bit dopey. He saw the world's barriers, fences, leashes, closed doors as mere suggestions, puzzles to be solved. Fences were a personal challenge, and closed doors were a mystery he'd unravel in under 10 minutes every single time. One Tuesday evening, my Uncle Barry decided he was finally going to outsmart this canine Houdini. He had just installed a brand new, reinforced, extra tall garden gate. This wasn't just any gate. It had a complicated two-step latch system that required opposable thumbs and a basic understanding of engineering. Barry was so proud, he called my aunt and announced triumphantly, "He's not getting out tonight. This thing is Fort Knox." He let Putter into the yard and sat down to watch the news, feeling smug and victorious. About 20 minutes later, he heard a scratching sound at the back door. He figured Putter was just asking to come inside. He opened the door, and there was Putter, looking incredibly pleased with himself. Barry smiled, a little confused, but let him in. He went back to the couch a minute later. Scratch, scratch, scratch. He opened the door again. It was Putter. Okay, this is getting weird. Barry let him in a second time and returned to the news. 5 minutes passed. Scratch, scratch, scratch. This time, Barry flung the door open. Putter stood there, wagging his tail. Barry stared at him, then stared out at the securely locked gate, then back at Putter. "How are you doing that?" he demanded. Putter just trotted in and sat by his food bowl. Completely baffled, Barry went outside to inspect the gate. It was locked, secure, and totally untouched. Perplexed, he returned to the house, locked Putter inside this time, and settled back down. Then he heard it. Scratch, scratch, scratch at the front door. Barry sprinted to the living room window just in time to see Putter trotting up the front path from the neighbor's yard. It turned out Putter hadn't figured out the gate at all. He had simply jumped the low fence into the neighbor's yard, run straight through their house. They always left their back door open out their front door, across their lawn, and up to his own front door. He didn't even want to escape. He just wanted to prove that no barrier Barry built could keep him from an immediate ear scratch and a snack. Uncle Barry realized his Fort Knox gate was completely useless. That night he gave up on complex engineering and just started buying better snacks. Putter, ever the gentleman, graciously accepted the terms of surrender. If you enjoyed Putter's story, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.